When President Nixon declared the war on cancer in 1971, hardly anyone imagined that it would be as complicated a journey as it is.
Cancer is not one disease. It's hundreds of different diseases with hundreds of different causes. Even when we talk of breast cancer,
breast cancer is clearly 5 or 6 different diseases.
The only thing that they all share in common is that they arise in the breast.
So hence, it is a very complicated set of circumstances, biologies that differ among people, and therefore the approaches and the strategies that have been developed, some are very effective, some did not bear fruit.
As we develop new targets, identify new targets, and develop new therapies, we're going to do better. And so metastatic disease, I think, will be a disease we can take from something that we used to always think was uniformly fatal to something that we can now control for many women and turn it into a chronic disease.
In the next 10 years, at least, if not sooner, when we will begin to see breast cancer finally turned into a chronic and manageable disease.
And there will be a lot more that will change in the coming 4 or 5 years. The real excitement is on the horizon, and it's palpable. You can sense it, you can feel it, is the fact that we're changing how we treat the disease. As opposed to throwing in, for want of a better word, bombs and hoping to kill more bad cells than good cells, we're now able to use targeted therapies that hit what's broken in the cancer cell and leaves normal cells alone, that may allow us to remove chemotherapy from the treatment recipe and use only these targeted biologic therapies.
we are revisiting cancer as a specific disease of specific cells in specific organs. That's an old model which still works, but the new model will be a more holistic approach. What's the process going on, even in the entire body, mind, spirit system?
I'd like to say that I did also do adjunctive therapies when I was going through breast cancer. I wanted to balance the Western therapy with the Eastern therapy to keep my body strong.
It is absolutely up to a patient and her or his physician to determine what treatment, if any, should be embraced.
I think yoga's most important contribution to the treatment of any illness, including cancer, is that it enhances mind-body coordination.
We're looking at a very specific yoga practice. It's an Iyengar yoga practice. It's been developed specifically to address fatigue after cancer. Many women, for example, feel terribly fatigued even 2, 3, 5, 10 years after breast cancer treatment.
Homeopathy has a valid basis for it, and it is particularly effective as an adjunctive tool. I would say an integrated adjunct in conventional therapies for cancer as well.
I would consider using homeopathy as one of my alternative treatments.
Ayurveda has been around for over 6,000 years, but only recently are people beginning to understand the wisdom that's inherent in the healing methodologies of Ayurveda and maximize the therapeutic benefit by integrating both modern science and Ayurveda.
Chinese medicine has been around for several thousand years, just like Ayurvedic medicine. Well, acupuncture basically is a way for the body to be stimulated by virtue of a needle, self-massage, stretching, Tai Chi, Qigong, acupressure. You really need to use a multi-modality approach.
I think no matter what kind of cancer you have, Ayurveda will help you.
And in China, they've been integrating the two systems for the last 50 years. And China may be able to put this together a lot faster.
We have not done enough bringing all the different disciplines, Eastern, Western, Northern, Southern.
Right now, a lot of research is the westernized thinking.
There are many studies in other traditions and also in other scientific journals in other countries that actually show the efficacy of herbal supplements, of diet, of stress management, of meditation, of yoga, and many other techniques.
If we decided as a world that a global problem, which this has now become, we wanted to join hands on the problem and help each other. Let's pool all of our knowledge and all of our revenue and all of our skills. And the sooner we become a more global world, you join hands.